Hello and welcome to another video from the TheSavageTrout on YouTube, and it is episode 24 of my FIFA 15 Burnley career mode in late January now. We are well over halfway through the season now. We're getting into crunch time, I guess, squeaky bottom time. And we're up against QPR, so we've got a big game here. QPR, bottom of the league, 8 points adrift of safety. They really need a win here, or at least a point. If we can win, though, then we'll have a very healthy gap over Villa. So the next few games are quite crucial to see if we can maybe try and challenge for the top half. I mean, the top half, we are only still about 7 points away from it, so it's not impossible. If we can go on another run like we did at the start of the season, the top half isn't impossible to reach. We're only, well, we're not too far off the Europa League places either, so you never know. But QPR really haven't got a great goal difference, so you've got to think we should win this. Also, Sam Vokes has officially left the club for 1.6 million, which I think is a pretty good deal for him, to be fair, considering how much he's been playing. To Newcastle, the league leaders, which is still a bit bizarre. I'm assuming he's just going to sit on the bench there, or maybe he can win the title, I don't know. And also, this is the starting lineup for this game. We're going to go with Sordell and Jerome up front. They worked pretty well towards the end of the FA Cup tie. Kitely starting on the left, coming back in along with Boyd. Also in the FA Cup, ironically, after knocking out Ipswich, I got Norwich away from home. So I'll be taking a trip to Carrow Road. I'll just be going down the road to play this, basically. But yeah, fourth round against Norwich will certainly be an interesting game, especially if I don't know if Jerome will even be able to play in that, to be fair. So it'll be quite interesting. I might have bought him before the first third round game was played, so it really depends on that, I'd assume. I think Michael Keane is still injured. Let's just check that. Yes, he is still out for a long while. So Reed again slotting in at centre back, and I'd say he's done actually a pretty good job so far. So nothing to throw out too much, but really we do want to win in this game. We obviously got the win against Ipswich in the Cup, but I mean we have been lacking a few wins really. We did get that one against Liverpool. But I was quite disappointed not to beat Crystal Palace, who are level on points with Queen's Park Rangers in a similar game to this. It's also at night. Yeah, it is 6-pointer, I guess, but yeah, well actually no, I thought it was 20, well QPR actually have a decent goal difference then, but for some reason they just must lose games by 1 goal every time or something. But I mean, they have got a decent side, but they've got Charlie Austin up front, which we've got to watch out for, especially considering his real life form as well. As oh well, that's going to be a free kick. Pretty dangerous challenge at the start there. But yeah, Sordell probably back in the side again. Nice to see him back in there, and I'm going to give him a start in this game. I might have not done if it was against a more difficult side, but I thought I'd give him a run here. And Jerome, I just want to give him as many games as possible, really. See how he copes in the Premier League. Giroud has already scored for Arsenal there. Stoke struggling again. Isla's done well. I'm got to be careful here, and that's a danger. I think it was Charlie Austin. It was. I'm pretty sure he's quite high up on the scoring list as well this season, up with Jutskovic. So we've got to be careful of him, and that's not really where we want to go at all. It's not been the most promising start here. Charlie Austin's getting into all the channels, already causing us problems. That's a good challenge though, and here's Bentaleb in to Jerome. Boyd, nice flick on to Sordell, and it's a nice ball into Bentaleb. Good save by the keeper. It's possibly going to fizz out for a corner. No, it's gone out for a throw. Brilliant play there, clipped it into Bentaleb, who was looking to get his first goal for the club, but he couldn't quite do it. Here's Trippier, as that's not where I wanted to go. Well, it's where I aimed it at, but it's not where I wanted to go. I was hoping Jerome would make a run, but he didn't, and that's left us in all kinds of way. But Shackle intercepts it, and that was a crucial interception. Here's Jerome, Bentaleb just didn't have enough time on the ball, but he's won it back superbly. He'll give you that work ethic that you always need in a side, especially in the central midfield. Sandro, good player. I've definitely considered trying to get him in, but I mean, I think I've already got a decent partnership in Chalobah and Bentaleb, and I don't think Sandro would really want to start on the bench. As we've got to be careful here. That's another great interception by Shackle. He's been crucial in this game thus far. But yeah, QPR showing that they're no pushovers so far, and that they really do need points in this game. And Fur's got a chance here now. We're giving them way too much time on the ball. That's a decent challenge, and we've just about cleared it. And now Chalobah will come away with it. And here's a chance to break and cause some problems. And now we've put it into the channel for Sordell, who's got the pace, and he's done very well there. We're just trying to cut inside, but Dunn was well aware of what we were trying there, sadly. Wouldn't be surprised if Dunn puts it into his own net, considering the amount of times I've seen him do that in real life. As that might have fell for Boyd, but it didn't. Trippier just finds Boyd quickly. We're going to launch one in now. That's not a bad ball. Kitely tries to get the header. Oof! And the keeper just about clears it there. Kicked his own player in the process. But Kitely has scored a couple of those headers this season. Seems to be the only type of goal he really scores. If I remember correctly from previous games, but he almost got in there. Sadly couldn't quite direct it fully towards goal. Don't really think he got enough on it, to be fair. Chalobah's done well again there. The central midfield of Bentaleb and Chalobah is really working hard, which maybe need to play it into the strikers a bit better. We're definitely doing pretty well defensively at the moment, but we're maybe giving them a bit too much of the ball, I'd say. As that's maybe a bit dodgy from Shackle, but that was probably more my fault. Here comes Sordell, but again, there's maybe not enough support going forwards for the strikers, so maybe we need to go a bit more attacking with our tactics, really, because it just seems like we're not getting enough bodies forward. But then we've been maybe not on the ball enough, so if they're going on the attack, we need as many bodies back as possible. So we're in a bit of a rock and a hard place at the moment. Kitely into Sordell. Here comes Bentaleb, and now we've got a few more players coming forward. We've tried to clip it into Jerome if he can get there, which he just about did. That might have gone out for a corner, and it did, and well, I didn't think he was going to get there, to be fair, but Jerome's done very well to get something out of that. Sordell tries to get the header, but it's McCarthy's just got there, as we've been invited to a party. I guess I'll be joining that after the end of this. Shackle tries to win the header. It's going to come to Jerome. To the wingman, and it's back to him again. And nice little play there. I think we're going to go to balance as well, just because, well, we do have full control at the moment, but it would be nice to get a goal before the end of the half. And that's a nice run from Kitely, and this is looking a bit better. I was trying to put it on a plate for Sordell there, but it was maybe just a bit too far back. Isla's got some pace. Kitely gives away a free kick, sadly. Harryman whips. Oh, good header away. I thought there was going to be a bit of danger there for a second. It didn't really latch onto any of my players for whatever reason, but they just got rid of it anyway. The AI, by the looks of it. Charlie Austin tried to muscle him off the ball there. Didn't quite work, and now this is dangerous, and that's a brilliant piece of play. And QPR have taken what could possibly be considered a shock lead here, and that's not what we wanted at all. And you've got to applaud the play, really. It's just superb play. The back heel from I think it was Isla, I'm not quite sure. Actually no, it's Sandro, which proves maybe why I should bring him into the side. But we've been pretty toothless so far in this game, and it's really come to bite us here, although we're trying to take a page out of their book. Was the back heel there, and Sordell's driven through and he scored. And well, talk about a reply. Marvin Sordell even. It's poor keeping, really. You got to say, it's just we've scrambled it in there, really. And Marvin Sordell gets his third of the season. and has maybe rescued us a bit there, but it's a scrappy goal, but it's what we needed, and I'll take that goal any day of the week really in this situation. I mean, I'm not quite sure what the defence were doing. It's just a hopeless ball that we've launched in there, but it's worked somehow. As oh dear, Bentaleb, bit of an uncharacteristic mistake there, and that's going to be a free kick. Does concede a few free kicks, Bentaleb have found, as it looks like it's going to be half-time very soon, and we're going to go into the break at 1-1, which is maybe a bit lucky for us. We should maybe be behind in this game, to be fair. Here's Boyd. Maybe we could try and go ahead now as Chalobah's getting more forwards, and Chalobah's made a very good run here, and he's found Sordell out wide, and Sordell's gone for the hit, blocked Anua, and they're going to get rid of it now, and it's half time. Not a bad first half, but we do need to improve in the second half if we want to win this. Villa are winning, so and they're playing Leicester, so that is a big result at the moment. So if it stays how it is, they're only going to be 1 point behind us, so a win is quite crucial now to avoid dropping into the relegation zone potentially. If we lose this game, there is potential that we will drop into the relegation zone, but Sandro is getting in all the right positions for QPR at the moment. We've got to watch out for him and Charlie Austin. As we've tried to find the pass. Sordell was unlucky there. If Isla wasn't there, he would have been in and surely would have scored his second of the game. Shackle, great tackle, and Sordell's onside. I think Harry Mann was playing him onside, and Sordell was a chance. Oh, brilliant save by the keeper. McCarthy makes up for his mistake in the first half, and I'm not quite sure how he's tipped that onto the post, but he has. Kitely's done well there though. Bentaleb's got a bit of room to work with. Couldn't quite find the room to get the shot away though. Hoylett just about keeps it in, and this is turning into a bit of an intense game now. Harry Mann finds Fur, going a bit end to end. Charlie Austin, and we've got to be careful now. Reed has done well. Our defence has been relatively solid apart from, I guess, a lapse in concentration for the goal. Here comes Chalobah. This is definitely getting more open here in the second half. Bentaleb couldn't get away from the play, but he's done very, very well to win it back, and it's a good back heel. It's worked into Jerome, who's found a bit of room. Cameron Jerome, and that's a golden opportunity that he's missed. And I think with that said, I think we're going to bring on Jutskovic for him. And also, actually no, we're going to bring Arfield on instead of Taylor. Arfield just offers something different, I find, a lot of the time. And when he's fresh, he seems to be a much better player. He's more of a coming off the bench guy. Tarabt is on, so clearly no overweight problems with him now. Be perfect if Jutskovic should get the winner here to add to his tally of goals. And here he is on the ball. And he's found Chalobah well, and Chalobah has now got away from the defence a bit, and he's done very, very well there, and he's found Marvin Sordell, who's got a bit of room, and he's just dragged it wide, and Sordell is getting in all the right positions at the moment. Just a shame he couldn't finish that one off. And I mean, I think we're either going to win this or we're going to lose this. I can't see a draw in this game with how open it is at the moment. Here's Bentaleb. Lays it off for he's just got there
before him. But Sordell is really getting in the right positions at the moment, and surely the goal will come. And if it doesn't come for him, surely it will come for Jutskovic, who is a lot fresher and will have the legs on the defenders, as that maybe should have gone over the top instead of on the floor, but we wouldn't have known that really. Anua, I mean, he's pretty slow, so... Oh, we've got a chance for Sandro now though, and luckily we're just about okay in the end there. We've tried to throw it out to Sordell. That's a brilliant throw. Good interception by Isla though, and now QPR have the possession back, which is a tad frustrating. Sandro again getting in the right position, and it really is him who's pulling all the strings at the moment.
Oh, and that's put wide, and we've got to be careful here. We've gone balanced. We usually keep defensive, and it's showing because they're getting in a lot easier. Trippier, he's found Arfield, who can offer something different hopefully now, and he's done well. He'll at least get a free kick, and the free kick has been given. We can pump it into the box now. Joey Barton's on. Trippier whips it into the box. It's not a bad ball. Bentaleb wins the header. Fantastic header, but it's clipped the bar. And that is incredibly unlucky. And I think we're going to go defensive again. I just don't want to throw this game away completely, and I think we can still do something on defensive. And we've got to be careful in the middle. Tarabda's got a brilliant chance, superb save. And this game is getting incredibly close now. Bentaleb with a header which has hit the bar. And then that brilliant save from Heaton to keep it level from Tarabda substitute. And here comes Sordell, trying to go away from Harryman, and he's done it to perfection. And here's a chance for Sordell if he can put it across. It's a great chance, and Lukas Djurskovic has surely got the winner. It's his 8th goal of the season, I think, possibly his 9th. And it's all about Marvin Sordell again. He's just full of energy, and it's just toe poked into the net. It's his 8th goal. Fantastic stuff. And after a scare from Tarabd, we may have just won it now from behind. Although here's a chance for Charlie Austin, and Reed's been caught out completely, and Charlie Austin has got the goal back. And well, they've just done exactly what we did in the first half. They've replied instantly. You gotta applaud the ball. It's a great pass again, and this is really showing off the lower league, and Charlie Austin's trying to catch up with Djurskovic, and now we really do have a game on our hands if it wasn't already on our hands. So we've got 10 minutes to go in this game plus stoppage time, and anybody could really still win us. That's a poor pass, and now we might have just cost ourselves completely. Tarabda's got a lot of energy, and we're going to have to watch out for him. But that may be a real problem for us, because they're really in the ascendancy now. And Hoylett's trying to play for the draw here. This has been, well, it just kind of sums up their season, really. Here comes Sordell forward zone. He's just got bags of energy, and he finds Lukas Djurskovic, who's got a bit of room. Sordell, it's a poor pass. I don't think it was ever going to find its way to Kitely, but that has. Bentaleb, it's a good tackle from Barton. I think he's actually given a free kick though, which is an interesting decision. Ferdinand is on, extra defensive reinforcement. Trippier though is, and going to have to push the wall back here for a second, I think. Or not. Alright, there we go. Trippier, can he curl it in? Over the wall, oh, off the post! And we've hit the woodwork twice now. It's a perfect free kick from Trippier. Well, it's almost a perfect free kick, I should probably say. Otherwise, he probably would have scored. We've got another free kick now. QPR are hanging on for dear life. Shades of Liverpool here, really, their Liverpool game. Kitely whips it in. It's a good ball. Djurskovic tries to get his head, and no one's got there. And McCarthy just about clears it. Shackle headers it back in. Arfield. Sordell couldn't quite win it, and he's gone down slightly. Barton, I think they're going to try and play for the draw now, considering the scares they've had, and we are really pushing them back. And it's going to be so frustrating if we can't get a winner. I mean, that was almost perfect from Trippier. He's beaten the keeper completely, and it's just hit the post. Bentaleb now. Djurskovic. Back to Bentaleb, and it's come to Sordell, who's found a bit of room. Good save. Oh, and Sordell was a chance again. And that may have been the last chance to get a winner here. And are we going to have another point at home against lower opposition? It looks like we are, unless they're going to go and get a winner now. They aren't, because it is full time now. It's 2-2. I'm bitterly disappointed that I haven't won that, really. It's another game where we've slipped up against relegation rivals, and look at that, we've dominated the shots, really. Aston Villa won, so we now are only a point above the the relegation zone, and Norwich is our next game. So that'll be the next episode in the FA Cup. Hopefully we don't slip up there. I know Norwich are pretty good, so we're going to have to be quite careful here. Great game though. Thank you for watching, and until next time, goodbye.